Hi guys, so tonight's video is going to be about overcoming past abuse, and remember that this reading is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And we have 4 piles, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition, your highest self, and pick the pile that you feel most drawn to. We're going to get started with pile 1. So for pile 1, we do have a little card that says what type of abuse, and you might have gone through this type of abuse, or it might also be just something is similar to the effects of it within you. Scapegoat, gaslighting, always to blame, apologizes for being self. So you might have been the cause of everyone's problems. Anytime anything happened, everyone pointed the finger at you. It didn't even matter what it was. You know, there might be a lot of arguments that started around you, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, because you said something, you're the one who started it, when in all actuality, the people around you were the one that started it. A lot of blame game and constantly being made to feel like you're nothing, or like you're the liar, or you're the, you know, troublemaker and fight starter. Never feel that you are a victim. You are a survivor. Don't let others define you. Define yourself. Stand up for yourself and for others. Stand up for what's right. That goes with that quite well. Be able to speak your piece and walk away. You know, when people are trying to shift the blame over to you and trying to get you to interact in their argument or their whatever they got going on, say, nope, I'm not getting, this isn't mine, this is yours. Walk away, get some air. Some fresh air is always good for that. When those voices in your head tell you lies, remember the truth you hold within. Rewire your thoughts. There's a lot of inner child meditations on YouTube that might really help you in this pile as well. Really, it's the need to, every time that voice in your head tells you that you're stupid, or you're not worthy, or you're not good enough, or you're not doing something right, or you're going to cause a problem, or everywhere you go conflict goes because you're the scapegoat, you know, remember to cancel those voices out. That's not the truth. The truth is that you are a person like anyone else, and you deserve to be here just as much as anyone else, and you deserve to have a say in things, and you deserve to have an opinion just as much as anyone else around you does. And these ones actually came from the child deck. I have a deck that I wrote for working with your children, and I don't know why, but I felt like pulling them as well. Parent first, friend always. A real friend would put their foot down too. Don't let them walk on you. So if you're having some issues with your own kids and making you feel like you're mean, you know, just remember to put your foot down. A real friend is somebody who would say what needs to be said, no matter the outcome. It's somebody who loves you unconditionally and is understanding unconditionally and things like that, but they would also say what needs to be said. They would say what needs to be said because they would feel like they need to, you know. And it's not mean to state what you're feeling too. It's not mean to express yourself. Co-create your destiny, ask and have faith, but put in the work too. So have faith that you'll be able to pull yourself out of this situation, but you also need to put in the work as well. Because even though the other people are the ones doing those things to you, you are not a victim. You are somebody who can choose to be there or choose not to be there. You can choose to put up with it or choose not to put up with it. You can choose to walk away or you can choose to stand and take it. You know, there's a lot of different choices you can make. And when you feel like there isn't a choice, that's when you slip into that victimhood mentality. When you feel like there's nowhere you could go to escape it or nothing you could do. And instead, you need to feel like you have the confidence to stand up and say what you need to say. The only validation you need is your own. Don't let others cause you to feel unworthy. You have the power to disallow. Exactly what I was just talking about. You have the power to disallow their energy or their thoughts or their feelings to affect you. You can protect your energy and keep it your own. You don't have to allow their feelings in, because their feelings can cause you to feel guilty for saying something or ashamed of saying something, or like you're going to hurt their feelings when, what needs to be said, period. Because otherwise it hurts your feelings, right? It hurts you to keep it to yourself. And even if it does hurt for a minute, a truth that hurts is so much better than a lie that just hurts so much worse in the long run. Climbing a ladder can be hard work. Remember to rest. Slow and steady wins the race. So remember to take time for self-care as well. Remember to take time out to breathe, to sleep, to take care of yourself. And to remember that sometimes it takes a lot to get to the place you want to get to, and to be patient with yourself as well as others. Storm clouds are clearing. As they do, start to notice the silver lining. Without darkness, there would be no light. So, yeah, it's time now for things to start doing better, being better. And the chaos is starting to die down. And just remember to notice all the good things that came from that chaos being stirred up like that, from all the past things being stirred up, from you being able to gain a new perspective, new wisdom, new understanding of yourself and of the people around you as well. And they have gained a new understanding of themselves and the people around them as well, especially once you put your truth out there, once you remove that mask and express yourself. So we got Lamb, we got the High Priest, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Six of Cups, and Ten of Cups. So to me, it looks like at this point you're carrying this burden around like it's no problem at all. Like you got it, and there's nothing that could stop you. Just remember to be generous and giving of yourself, of your time, of your emotions, but remember to give it to people who are giving that back to you as well, that sensitivity, that emotion. There is a need to go inside, like deep into your childhood, and to really gain a greater knowledge and understanding of the give and take that happened in your household as a child, and what caused happiness and what didn't. And to put in the effort and work to raise yourself to the vibrational level that you want to be at, so that you can attract in that vibration as well. Because what you put out is what will come back to you. The song Be Nice is what I'm thinking of right now. And also that inner child meditation thing again. If I remember, I'll put it in the comments below. I'm going to read this Lamb card too. So for the Lamb, we have peaceful, prophetic, patient. The Lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. Lamb energy is the honest guidance that you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. So there may also be children around you too that may be helping you to see these things too. Though the Lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen to it. Approach this gentle creature with the utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. When in balance, knowingness and inner peace. When out of balance, quiet, timid or concerned. To bring into balance, meditation and listening. So really, I think a lot of what you need is just time by yourself, time with your thoughts, time to sort through things, time to take care of yourself, to love yourself, to just sit in peace and quiet. And maybe even some nature would be really nice as well. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you enjoyed this message, and I would love to hear your comments in the feedback, or your feedback in the comments below. And if you have a suggestion for a future video, I'd love to hear that as well. I hope you have a beautiful night, day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye. So for pile 2, we have power plays overpowered by those meant to protect you. So there might have been some control issues in people, whether it be your parents, whether it be, past relationships, whatever it is. There might have been power plays going on and control exerted over you. by people who were meant to protect you, to keep you safe. They may have manipulated you. They may have, you know, strung you along or made you feel like they were going to be there to protect you and keep you safe. And in the long run, they may have hurt you instead. So, we have, you are a phoenix, made to rise from the ashes of the past. No matter what you endure, you will always rise up again with more strength and wisdom than before. So, you are somebody who was meant to transform, to rise up, to overcome this, to go through this lesson and this pain so that you can recognize these patterns and pull yourself out of them and have this transformation of energy. No matter what you go through, you will always be able to rise back up newer, in a new energy, you know, with extra strength, extra wisdom, extra knowledge. Sometimes it's hard to see or deal with the truth. If others didn't believe it, it could be because they can't handle the reality, and that's not your problem. You know what's true. So, really, there's a need to let go of whether or not other people believe you. You know, because somebody might have been, you know, if you were in pile one too, somebody might have been gaslighting too. uh, but with those power plays like that, somebody might have really just screwed you over and like stole all your friends from you or stole all your family, or you know everybody's on their side, and or something like that, where they, it seems like they have all the power, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter what anybody else believes, because you know the truth deep down inside yourself, and it's not your problem if anybody else can see it or not. It doesn't matter. You know, what's it matter what any of those people think? And you know, I can understand worrying about it because I have plenty of time. So that's why I'm able to talk about it like I can too, is because I realized that it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. I have the power to send that back to them with thoughts of healing, love, and light, because that's what they really need in their life, and to just let it go. I don't have to let the burden of their thoughts weigh on my shoulders. That's their burden to carry around, not mine. And it's not yours either. It's time to rise up out of that energy. You are building success slowly but surely. So there is something successful that you are building in your life, and it might be taking a while to get there, but it is coming slowly but surely. Open your heart to give and receive the blessings of love and light. Let what everyone else wants fall away. Believe what you want matters. Make room physically and energetically to allow for new to come in. So yeah, there's new coming into your life. There's a lot of new. You got a lot of options and openings opening up to you, but you're not seeing them because I think you feel partially like you don't deserve them. And I think that you also are worried about what everyone else wants you to do, when you should be focused on what you want to do. What do you want to do? What is your heart telling you to do? And clear out anything that no longer serves your purposes and your path forward, and allow the new things to come in to take the place of all the old things that are falling away. You bring peace and harmony to tense situations. You have all that you need within yourself to manifest the life that you truly desire. What do you want? So you are somebody who can bring peace to this situation. You can bring harmony to this situation. It's because of everything you've gone through, because you have gained so much wisdom and strength and understanding, knowledge, new perceptions from everything that you've been through in life. And you've been through a lot, and you've always been able to rise up out of those shadows and to bring with you this transformative energy of peace and harmony. All you need to do is look within yourself to understand what you truly desire so that you can manifest it in your life. You have all the skills and tools necessary to be able to do this. We have the Rabbit. You might just be overthinking a little bit. Three of Pentacles, the Fool, the Chariot, the Seven of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. So you might be stuck in this state of lack because other people don't believe you, or other people don't think you're good enough, and whatever, you know, and you're allowing their energies to control your thoughts. You're allowing those things to make you feel like you aren't good enough, like you need to run away, like you need to escape from something, like you just can't handle it facing it or expressing it, you know. But now is the time to learn to take stock of everything that you've been through, to look back on the path you've come down and see how much you have really accomplished, and to really be able to take this leap of faith to bring your passions and emotions into alignment with each other, to ground your energy so you can follow your intuition towards your happiness, so you can take action to change the cycles of the past, to end these feelings of lack and unworthiness and not being good enough, and to really shed the masks of the past and be your true self. Because people may have made you feel like in the past that wasn't good enough, but that was just so that they can control you, and you don't need to be under their control anymore. We have this rabbit here. You don't have to allow their energy to affect yours, their thoughts, their beliefs, anything like that. Afraid of everything, overwhelmed and frozen. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and your words, O rabbit. They shape your destiny. When in balance, sensitive, problem solver, good listener. When out of balance, over explains and talks fast. To bring into balance, a day of silence. That could explain why I want to talk so fast during this one. So, you might be feeling very nervous, very anxious, very anxiety ridden about something going on around you, about somebody possibly hurting you. But now's the time to just let go of that. Let it go. Really be sensitive. Listen to everything going on around you and just you know, keep your wits about you, but be able to relax and let go a little bit and just be able to be yourself a bit more. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear your feedback in the comments below, or if you have a suggestion for a future video, I would love to hear that as well. I hope you have a beautiful night, day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye.